chosen one. God said he has been waiting a long time, and finally, someone actually did it, you. There is something happening right now that cannot be ignored, and it is reaching straight into your heart with a quiet urgency that feels both heavy and beautiful at the same time. You were not meant to pass by these words without feeling their weight, because this moment carries a deep truth that has been waiting for you to recognize it. God has been watching your journey in silence, through every hidden struggle, every quiet tear, every time you chose to keep going when everything inside you wanted to stop. And now there is a shift, a gentle but powerful turning point where heaven itself pauses and says that what you have done has not gone unseen. This is not ordinary, and it is not something that happens often. There is a reason you are here right now, reading this, feeling this pull inside your spirit. Type Amen if you believe. God is speaking with a calm and steady voice, and it carries a warmth that reaches into the deepest part of your being. He has been waiting, not in impatience, but in hope, knowing that one day you would rise above everything that tried to break you. There were moments when you felt alone, when it seemed like your efforts were invisible, when the weight of your circumstances pressed down so heavily that even breathing felt difficult. Yet you kept choosing light over darkness. You kept choosing faith when doubt tried to settle in your heart. That quiet decision, repeated over and over again, is what brought you here. Take a second and gently tap the like and subscribe button, because this moment of truth deserves to be acknowledged with gratitude and faith. God saw every silent battle you fought. He saw the way you held yourself together when no one else noticed. He saw the kindness you showed even when you were hurting inside. These things may have seemed small to the world, but they were never small to Him. Each step you took forward, no matter how slow, became a part of something much bigger than you could see at the time. Now the pieces are coming together, and what once felt like confusion is beginning to form a clear path. There is a quiet joy in God's voice as He looks at you and says that you did not give up. You stayed when it would have been easier to walk away. You believed when it would have been easier to doubt. You kept your heart open when it would have been easier to close it completely. This is what makes you different. This is what sets you apart. Not perfection, but persistence. Not strength alone, but the willingness to keep trusting even when everything felt uncertain. Type 1111 if you trust in God. What you have done has created a ripple that is moving beyond what you can currently understand. God has been preparing something for you, something that required you to reach this exact point in your life. If you had stopped earlier, if you had allowed fear or pain to take control, this moment would not have come. But you continued, and because of that, doors that once seemed completely closed are now beginning to open quietly in the background. There is a deep sense of peace surrounding you, even if you cannot fully feel it yet. It is the kind of peace that does not depend on what is happening around you. It comes from knowing that you are seen, that you are guided, and that your life has a purpose that is unfolding step by step. God is not rushing you. He is not pushing you beyond what you can handle. He is walking with you, steady and patient, allowing you to grow into the person you were always meant to become. You may not have realized it, but your journey has become a testimony of endurance and quiet faith. Every moment where you chose to keep going has shaped something inside you that cannot be taken away. This strength is not loud, and it does not need recognition from others. It is rooted deep within you, and it is becoming the foundation for what is about to come next. God's voice carries a gentle assurance that you are not at the end of your story. You are standing at the beginning of a new chapter, one that is filled with hope, clarity, and a sense of direction that will feel different from anything you have experienced before. The waiting was not wasted. The silence was not empty. Everything you have gone through has been leading you to this exact moment where heaven acknowledges you and says that you did it. There is something very personal about this calling. It is not about comparing yourself to others or trying to fit into expectations that were never meant for you. It is about embracing the path that has been uniquely placed before you. God knows your heart better than anyone else, and He is guiding you in a way that aligns with who you truly are. There is no need to pretend, no need to force anything. Just continue to walk with the same quiet faith that brought you here. The road ahead will not always be easy, but it will be meaningful. There will be moments of growth that feel challenging, and there will be times when you are asked to trust even more deeply, but you will not be walking alone. God's presence will continue to surround you, offering comfort when you need it and strength when you feel weak. You have already proven that you can endure, and that is something that cannot be taken away from you. There is a gentle reminder in God's words that you are allowed to rest, to breathe, and to receive what is being given to you. You do not have to keep proving yourself. You do not have to keep pushing beyond your limits to be seen. You are already seen. You are already known. And now you are being invited to step into a place of peace, where you can begin to understand the depth of what has been prepared for you. This moment is not just about recognition, it is about transformation. Something inside you is shifting, becoming stronger, clearer, and more aligned with the purpose that has been placed within you. You may not have all the answers yet, but you are moving in the right direction, and that is enough. A newly revealed 7-second brainwave method, supported by neuroscience and once hidden in classified documents, is spreading quickly online. Many people call it the money magnet sound because of how rapidly it seems to attract opportunities. Experts say it may activate a dormant wealth setting in the brain that most people never use. Users claim it has already helped thousands attract wealth, live their dream life, and take luxury vacations they once only dreamed about. Click the link in the description and comments below to awaken the prosperity already within you. God has been waiting for someone who would not turn away, someone who would stay even when it was hard, someone who would choose faith even when it felt uncertain. And now He is looking at you with quiet pride and saying that you are that person. This is not the end of your journey. It is the beginning of something that will continue to grow and unfold in ways you cannot yet imagine. God is not only acknowledging what you have already done, He is also preparing your heart for what is about to unfold next. This next phase is not about proving yourself anymore. It is about becoming fully aligned with the peace that has already been placed inside you. You may begin to notice a change in how you see things around you. Situations that once felt overwhelming may start to feel lighter. The same challenges that once caused fear may no longer carry the same weight. This is not because the world has changed, but because something inside you has shifted. God is strengthening your inner foundation so that external circumstances no longer control your sense of peace. This is a quiet transformation, but it is one of the most powerful changes a person can experience. Type yes to affirm. There is a deeper understanding growing within you, one that does not rely on constant reassurance from others. You are beginning to trust the stillness within your own heart. That stillness is not emptiness. It is a space where God's presence rests gently, guiding you without noise or pressure. You are learning to listen to that quiet voice, the one that speaks with calm certainty rather than loud urgency. This is where true direction comes from, and it is something that cannot be taken away from you. God is leading you into a place where your worth is no longer tied to what you achieve or how others see you. You are stepping into a truth that your value has always been constant. It has never increased or decreased based on your circumstances. It has always been held securely in His hands. Now you are beginning to feel that truth, not just understand it in your mind. This feeling brings a kind of freedom that is difficult to describe but easy to recognize once it settles in your heart. There is also a quiet restoration taking place within you. Parts of your heart that felt tired, parts that carried hidden pain, are being gently healed. God is not rushing this process. He is moving carefully, with care and attention, allowing each piece of your heart to be restored in its own time. You may notice moments where you feel unexpected peace, even in situations that once caused discomfort. That is a sign that healing is happening, even if you cannot fully explain it. Type 777 if you trust Jesus. The path ahead is opening slowly, not all at once, but step by step. God is not overwhelming you with everything at once, because He knows that growth happens best when it is steady and grounded. Each step you take will reveal just enough for you to move forward with confidence. You do not need to see the entire path to trust where you are going. The same faith that brought you here will continue to guide you forward. There is also a new sense of clarity beginning to form. Things that once felt confusing are starting to make sense in a quiet and natural way. You may begin to understand why certain things had to happen, why certain doors had to close, and why certain moments felt so difficult at the time. What once felt like setbacks are now revealing themselves as necessary steps that led you to this point. Nothing was wasted. Every experience played a role in shaping the person you are becoming. God is gently reminding you that you are allowed to move forward without carrying the weight of your past. You are not defined by what you went through. You are not limited by what you once felt. You are free to step into this new season with a lighter heart, knowing that you are supported and guided every step of the way. This freedom is not something you have to earn. It is something that has already been given to you. There is a quiet confidence growing within you, one that does not need to be loud or visible to others. It is a steady assurance that you are exactly where you need to be. You may not have everything figured out, but you are no longer lost. You are moving with purpose, even if that purpose is still unfolding. This confidence is rooted in your connection with God, and it will continue to grow as you keep walking forward with faith. As you move through this new phase, you may also feel a deeper sense of compassion for others. The struggles you went through have given you a kind of understanding that cannot be taught. You know what it feels like to face difficult moments, and because of that, you are able to offer kindness and support in a way that feels genuine and real. This is part of your purpose, even if it is not always obvious. Your presence has the ability to bring comfort to others simply because of what you have already endured. God is also placing a quiet sense of direction within you. It may not come in the form of clear instructions or loud signs. Instead, it will feel like a gentle pull towards certain choices, certain paths, and certain opportunities. Trust that feeling. It is not random. It is guidance that is being placed within you so that you can move forward with confidence and peace. There is no need to rush. There is no need to force anything. Everything that is meant for you will come at the right time, in the right way. Your role is simply to remain open, to continue trusting, and to allow things to unfold naturally. This kind of trust creates space for blessings to enter your life without resistance or fear. God is reminding you that you are not alone in this journey. Even in moments where things feel quiet or uncertain, His presence is still with you. It does not leave when things become difficult. It remains steady, offering support and comfort in ways that are sometimes subtle but always real. You can rest in that presence, knowing that you are never truly alone. Deep inside the brain lies a small area connected with success and financial growth. For years, research about this region was buried in restricted studies and classified files. Now a specific frequency linked to that brain center is resurfacing and helping people replace financial stress with opportunity. Many users say it has already helped thousands attract wealth, live their dream life, and enjoy luxury vacations across the world. If you are seeing this now, the timing may not be random. Click the link in the description and comments to activate this hidden brainwave today. There is also a sense of renewal that is beginning to take hold. It feels like a fresh start, but not in a dramatic or overwhelming way. It is gentle, steady, and deeply reassuring. You are not starting over from nothing. You are moving forward with everything you have learned, everything you have gained, and everything you have become. This is a continuation, not a reset. The strength you carry now is different from before. It is not based on pushing through or forcing yourself to keep going. It is based on understanding, patience, and trust. You have learned that true strength comes from staying connected to God, even in the quiet moments. This kind of strength is lasting, and it will continue to support you as you move forward. There is a calm certainty in God's voice as He continues to guide you. He is not asking you to be perfect. He is not expecting you to have all the answers. He is simply inviting you to keep walking, to keep trusting, and to remain open to what is being placed before you. That is enough. That has always been enough. This part of your journey is about growth that feels natural and steady. It is about becoming more aligned with who you truly are. You are not becoming someone new. You are uncovering the person you were always meant to be. And as that happens, everything around you will begin to reflect that change in quiet but meaningful ways. There is a deep peace available to you now, one that does not depend on everything being perfect. It comes from knowing that you are held, that you are guided, and that your life is unfolding exactly as it should. You can rest in that peace, even as you continue to move forward. What lies ahead is not something to fear, it is something to embrace with an open heart. You have already come so far, and there is so much more waiting for you, not because you need to prove anything, but because you are ready to receive what has been prepared for you all along. You are beginning to understand that your journey was never random. Every delay, every moment of waiting, every time things did not go the way you expected, was part of a careful and intentional process. God was shaping you in ways that could not have happened any other way. There were parts of your character that needed to grow stronger. There were areas of your heart that needed to be softened. There were lessons that needed to settle deeply within you so that they would stay with you for the rest of your life. Type 1010 if you agree. There is something very peaceful about this realization. It removes the pressure of trying to figure everything out all at once. It allows you to rest in the understanding that you were never behind, you were never lost, and you were never forgotten. You were always in the process of becoming exactly who you needed to be. And now that process is reaching a point where things begin to align more clearly. God is gently showing you that your strength was not built in moments of ease, but in moments where you had to keep going without seeing the outcome. Those quiet decisions, the ones no one else noticed, were shaping your foundation. They were teaching you how to stand firm even when everything around you felt uncertain. That kind of strength cannot be given quickly. It has to be developed over time, and you have done that. There is also a shift happening in how you respond to life. You are no longer reacting from fear or worry the way you once did. Instead, there is a calm presence within you that allows you to pause, to breathe, and to move forward with clarity. This does not mean that challenges will disappear, but it means that you will face them differently. You will face them with a sense of peace that comes from knowing that you are supported, There is a quiet confidence in this new way of being. It does not need to be announced or proven. It simply exists within you, steady and strong. This confidence is rooted in your connection with God, and it grows stronger each time you choose to trust instead of doubt. It becomes a part of who you are, shaping the way you think, the way you feel, and the way you move through the world. Type 1919 to receive miracles. God is also opening your heart to receive in ways that you may not have been ready for before. There were times when you were so focused on holding everything together that you did not allow yourself to fully receive what was being offered to you. Now that is changing. You are learning that it is safe to receive peace, safe to receive love, and safe to receive the blessings that are being placed in your path. This openness creates space for new experiences to enter your life. It allows you to step into moments with a sense of trust rather than hesitation. You are no longer holding back in the same way. You are beginning to move forward with a quiet assurance that what is meant for you will not pass you by. This trust is not forced. It is growing naturally as you continue to walk with God. There is also a sense of release happening within you. Old worries, old fears, and old patterns are beginning to lose their hold. You are not carrying the same weight that you once did. This does not mean that everything is perfect, but it means that you are no longer bound by the same limitations. You are stepping into a space where you can move more freely, think more clearly, and feel more at peace. God is guiding you to focus on what truly matters. There are things that once felt important that are now beginning to fade into the background. At the same time, there are new priorities that are becoming clearer. You are being drawn toward what brings peace, what brings meaning, and what aligns with your purpose. This shift is helping you to move forward in a way that feels more grounded and more intentional. What if the key to abundance was hidden inside your mind all along? Specialists say a powerful sound frequency once kept in classified records can activate a natural signal in the brain that attracts opportunity and financial independence. People everywhere are now discovering this short method and sharing surprising results. Many claim it has already helped thousands attract wealth, live their dream life, and travel on luxury vacations. Click the link in the description and comments now, and switch on this hidden brainwave before the page disappears. There is also a deeper connection forming between you and God. It is not based on effort or routine. It is based on presence and awareness. You are becoming more aware of His presence in your daily life, in the quiet moments, in the small details, and in the gentle guidance that leads you forward. This connection brings a sense of comfort that stays with you, even in moments where things feel uncertain. You are also beginning to trust yourself more. This trust is not separate from your faith. It is connected to it. As you grow closer to God, you become more aligned with your true self. This alignment allows you to make decisions with greater clarity and confidence. You are no longer second-guessing yourself in the same way. You are moving forward with a sense of assurance that feels steady and real. There is a quiet unfolding happening in your life. It is not loud or dramatic, but it is deeply meaningful. Each day brings new opportunities to grow, to learn, and to move forward with purpose. You are not being rushed. You are being guided at a pace that allows you to fully experience and understand each step. God is reminding you that everything you need is already within you. The strength, the patience, the resilience, and the faith that brought you here will continue to carry you forward. You are not lacking anything. You are not missing anything. You are exactly where you need to be, with everything you need to continue your journey. There is also a sense of gratitude that is beginning to grow within you. It may start small, but it will continue to expand. You will begin to notice the good in ways that you did not before. You will begin to appreciate moments that once felt ordinary. This gratitude brings a sense of joy that is quiet but deeply fulfilling. God is encouraging you to stay present, to remain grounded in this moment, and to continue moving forward with trust. There is no need to look too far ahead or to worry about what comes next. Everything will unfold in its own time. Your role is simply to keep walking, to keep trusting, and to remain open to what is being placed before you. This stage of your journey is about deepening your understanding and strengthening your connection. It is about becoming more aligned with your purpose and more at peace with your path. You are not being asked to do more. You are being invited to be more present, more aware, and more open to the guidance that is already there. There is a quiet assurance in God's presence that everything is moving in the right direction. Even when you cannot see it clearly, even when things feel uncertain, there is a steady flow that is guiding you forward. You can trust that flow. You can rest in it, knowing that it is leading you exactly where you need to go. As you continue forward, remember that you are not alone. You are supported, you are guided, and you are deeply cared for. This truth is not something that changes based on your circumstances. It remains constant, steady, and always present. What is unfolding in your life is something meaningful, something intentional, and something that is uniquely yours. It is not meant to look like anyone else's journey. It is not meant to follow a path that has already been walked. It is your own path, and it is being guided with care and purpose. You have carried so much for so long, even when no one else could see it. You held on to hope when it felt fragile. You kept your heart open when it would have been easier to close it. You continued forward even when the road felt uncertain and heavy beneath your feet. Now there is a soft release happening, like a weight being gently lifted from your shoulders. You are not meant to carry everything alone anymore. Type 222 to claim miracles. God is reminding you that you are allowed to receive without resistance. There were times when you felt like you had to earn every good thing that came into your life. There were moments when you questioned whether you deserved peace or whether joy was something that would truly stay. Those thoughts are beginning to fade now. You are stepping into a place where you understand that what is meant for you does not come with struggle attached to it. It comes with grace. There is a calm awareness growing inside you. You are beginning to recognize the difference between what is meant for you and what is not. You no longer feel the need to chase what does not bring you peace. You no longer feel drawn toward things that leave you feeling drained or uncertain. Instead, there is a natural movement toward what feels right, what feels aligned, and what feels steady within your spirit. God is leading you gently, not through force, but through clarity. You may notice that certain choices become easier to make, certain paths begin to feel more obvious. This is not because everything has become simple, but because you are more in tune with the guidance that has always been there. You are learning to trust that quiet sense of knowing that lives within you. There is also a new kind of patience forming in your heart. It is not the kind of patience that comes from waiting with frustration. It is the kind that comes from trusting the process completely. You are no longer rushing toward outcomes. You are allowing things to unfold in their own time. This patience brings a deep sense of calm because it removes the pressure to control everything. Type 1212 if you walk by faith. Inside your mind is a small region connected to achievement, wealth, and success. For years, information about it stayed hidden in classified research documents. A newly revealed brainwave frequency is now helping people replace financial pressure with peace and abundance. Those who discovered it say it has already helped thousands attract wealth, live their dream life, and experience luxury vacations they once thought impossible. If this message appeared for you today, it may be the perfect moment to learn about it. Click the link in the description and comments to activate this hidden brainwave now. God is showing you that your life is not meant to be lived in constant urgency. There is a rhythm to your journey, a natural flow that cannot be forced or hurried. When you move with that rhythm, everything begins to feel more balanced. You are not overwhelmed in the same way. You are not pulled in different directions by fear or doubt. You are centered, grounded, and at peace. There is a quiet strength in this state of being. It does not rely on external validation. It does not need to be proven to anyone else. It exists within you, steady and unshaken. This strength allows you to face whatever comes next with a sense of calm confidence. You are not reacting out of fear anymore. You are responding from a place of understanding. God is also restoring your sense of joy in a gentle and natural way. This joy is not loud or overwhelming. It is soft, steady, and deeply comforting. It shows up in small moments, in quiet reflections, and in the simple awareness that you are safe and supported. This kind of joy does not depend on everything being perfect. It exists even in the midst of uncertainty. There is also a deeper connection forming between your heart and your purpose. You are beginning to feel drawn toward things that truly matter to you. Not because you have to, but because you want to. This desire comes from a place of alignment, where your actions begin to reflect your true self more clearly. You are not trying to fit into something that does not belong to you. You are stepping into what has always been yours. God is reminding you that you do not have to compare your journey to anyone else's. Your path is unique, and it is unfolding exactly as it should.